Next phase, silver dry brushing. Done the hatchets, tomahawks. Doesn't look much like a tomahawk, that one. A bit too big. And the long knives, which they call the Yankees. And the metal bits on the weapons here, whose name I cannot remember right now, but I will mention them later on. Very strange weapons, but extremely effective. And that's not really, well, it looks like one of them, but it's not really as good as they could have done on these. Shame, really. But if you watch The Last of the Mohicans and any other DVD movie from this era, it looks similar, but it's not the same. They've had a go, which is fair enough, but it's not really authentic. So that's those two. And again, hatchet guy, which should be a tomahawk, but it doesn't look like it. It's just too big, really. It's not got the right head on it. The daggers, well, they're okay, but they could have done a better job on that. And this guy does look as if he's got an extremely large head. He's basically Noddy Holder of the Algonquin. Shame, really, but they are what they are. We'll carry on. The other thing is that for all these moccasins, I've done them in green ochre, the Vallejo green ochre. I'm going to do the soles in a darker brown, mahogany brown, because they'd have tougher leather on the soles of the feet. So these are, in my interpretation, deer skin moccasins for comfort, but the soles are going to be something tougher. So I'm going to paint those a different colour. This is my thought processes, this is what I go through. Started doing the, well, I've actually finished doing the, what we'll call the chaps that they're wearing. And I went round all the feathers, or frail bits that they've got on the sides of them anyway, in different colours. So I'm going to do a wash of either brown or browny black on all the sets of chaps just to bring out the detail. And then you'll notice as well I've started adding some war paint to them as well. I want a mixture of, you know, whites, greens, orange, yellow, black in there, just to add some extra detail, because they would have been wearing war paint most of the time if they're at war. So yeah, that's what I've been doing on that. I'll just show you a couple of others. So again, a little bit of war paint on that one, and I've done the sort of feathers, or well, yeah, I think it's feathers they've got on their heads. I don't think it's top knots that they've dyed or painted with pigment. I suspect they're feathers. I don't know, but that's what they look like. So I've got to do all the wooden parts, which will be the rifles and the various wooden weapons that they've got as well. So that's what I've been holding back on while I've been doing the rest of the feathers. So there's going to be a fair amount of colour in all these. If I just go around the table a bit. So I've got some blues and I've got reds involved in there, and some greens. But there's going to be quite a few washes going on with these lots, so these are the sort of colours I've been using. Reds and browns and ochres and Iraqi sand and ivory. But yes, progress has been fairly slow because first of all it's been extremely hot up here, so I haven't been able to sit up in the loft for any extended period because my glasses keep sliding off my nose, which just makes it really flipping awkward. And also we have had our toilet out of action for 4 days, so I've been rather involved with that, and also working between 9 and 5. I do save 4 hours a day of travelling time, but that means I get to lie in the morning rather than getting up at 6:30 in the bloody morning to get to work, so that's quite handy. As soon as 5 o'clock comes, then it's down tools, and if it's not ridiculously hot, then I'll do a bit of painting, but I don't want to rush them either. So, because I think these figures are so nice, you need to do them the justice rather than just to sort of whack the paint on, forget about it, job. So, that's how far I've got at the moment. Well, I've done the wooden bits and getting quite close to finishing now. I do quite like this guy with the blanket. There's 2 of these. Because it's not a complete set, there should be 3 if you buy the full set. So I've got to do the scabbards for the knives, and the powder horns, and the bags, and the barrels of the guns, and then there's a few things like there's a few straps I need to finish, the arm things, and a few of them have got necklaces as well, so lots of little fiddly bits left to do, and then we are done, and it'll just be a case of putting them on the bases and doing the final display. So let's get on with it a bit more. I'll just put a couple more up actually. So we got the guy holding the scalp, for example, and this is another lovely pose as well. Put a bit more war paint on these as well, so getting there very soon.